Winning in life is something that we all desire. It's something that we all set out to do. Some of us feel like it really isn't possible, that the stacks are against us, that, we were dealt the wrong kinds of cards and we live in a bad environment or situation. But I want to share with you exactly how to win in life. You see, life in itself is already an expression of winning. Your very existence is proof that you are winning in this life because you are experiencing this life. You see, the chances of you existing is something like 1 in 400 trillion. Now, that's a conservative number. I want you to realize 1 in 400 trillion means that you're more likely to win the lotto 10 times over, a few times over, than to actually be born. Now, when you think about this, understand and come into the realization that you are a living miracle, okay? A living miracle. And that your life, every second, every moment is a gift. Because not only is that statistic, that number, stating that it is your very existence that is something of a miracle, but every moment and second that you are still living and alive and experiencing life continues to make that number, make those odds even bigger. So come into this ownership, this realization that every moment is a gift. And I know that it can be hard, it can be challenging to do this when you're dealing with certain situations in life, right? You're dealing with responsibilities, you're dealing with that job, you're dealing with maybe a bad relationship, being in a bad environment. But you have to understand that when you can look at life and you can look at things from the perspective of the positive, it gives you the motivation, it gives you the fuel, it gives you the insight, it gives you the energy to actually generate more positivity by being proactive about what it is that you're going to do with that gift. You see, if I gave you something that you found precious and always desired, and you felt like this thing that I was given to you was something that you valued more than anything, you would nurture it, you would take care of it, you would make sure it is in its proper place, proper environment, you would nurture it, cultivate it, you would do all the things needed to do in order for you to feel like it is taken care of. This is how you need to look at life. This is how you need to look at yourself. You need to recognize and realize that you are your most precious gift. And when you look at yourself that way, when you look at your life that way, you realize that it is something that you just can't take for granted. So when you're going through life, keep remembering the fact that you are always in the wind, right? You're always in the positive, no matter how bad things may appear to be. Things are appearing bad because you are being led by the ego aspect, the dark side of yourself, which leans towards looking for the bad. But when you are leaning toward the light, right, the positive aspect of your self-consciousness, then you are moving and inspired by the positivity. When you are inspired by positivity, you tend to make positive decisions. You tend to be more proactive. You tend to be more active in general. And so what I want you to recognize is that in order for you to win in life, you have to first have the mindset that you are already winning. Some people like to be the underdog, but even the underdog understands that there is a chance. There is a fighting chance. And if you can move forward with this understanding that there is a chance, that there is hope, that there is a glimpse of light toward the end of the tunnel, then you will keep moving toward that light. And you will eventually find and come to the self-realization of who you are. You will come to the revelation of fulfillment, happiness, joy. But you must start with the mindset of a winner, because you are a winner. You being here, and I want to stress this, is something that you cannot take for granted, because we often do. And it is something that, because we are constantly living with it and haven't been without it, it's hard to put perspective on the gift. You know, you can't be like a child. You can't be punished and have life taken away from you for a short period of time. And then so you can see how much you value it and then be given back to you. Unfortunately, this life doesn't work that way. So you have to recognize that you have to put yourself in a space where you can imagine, you can be in a space of gratitude, recognizing that this life is precious. We have no idea how much of this life we are to live, and we have no idea what happens afterwards. We do know that energy transforms and something will happen after this life, but all we know for sure is that we are here now. You are here now. So as you move through life, don't feel heavy, don't feel discouraged, don't feel victimized, or don't feel lost in the fact that you may not know what your purpose is. You may not know what it is that you're here to do, right? You may not know what your talents are, so to speak, but first recognize the gift of just being in the game, the gift of just being in the arena. When you understand that, and then you approach the game from the positive, looking for the solutions, looking for the clues, looking for the things that are going to bring light to your existence, right? That's going to give purpose to your existence. You have to first start with the understanding and the realization, the mindset of a winner in order for you to actually win. Nobody wins with a loser mentality. So you have to drop that false self, the false self of feeling like you have doubts, feeling inadequate, right? Feeling insecure, feeling like you're not good enough. You have to drop that. You have to let that go. And you have to move from a place of understanding that you are here for a reason. And if you weren't, you wouldn't be here, right? Remember those statistics, 1 in 400 trillion. Those are your odds of existing. And that is a conservative statistic, right? It's way bigger than that. So when you think about the fact that you were chosen to be here, to do something, move forward with that understanding and everything will reveal itself to you. You have to have a level of faith in your existence, in your ability to understand that you are here. So now you have to just simply walk the path. And as you walk the path with confidence in that understanding, everything will reveal itself along the path, okay? Your talents, your gifts, your desires, your goals, beautiful relationships, all the things you dream about and desire will come as long as you continue to walk the path. But many people don't do that. They stay stuck. They stay stagnant. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They don't see the point, okay? You must understand the point is you are here to realize you are the creator of your reality. You are here to have an experience of you as you. This is your mission. And so as you walk the path, all of those things will reveal themselves to you with each step, each level that you go into. So I want you to recognize that winning is simply a matter of understanding, realizing that you have already won. So just walk into every idea, every desire, every passion, everything that you feel like is yours. Walk into it with the confidence that it is yours. Walk into it with the understanding, with the mindset, with the speech, with the emotions, with the actions, and it will materialize itself to you because it is yours. Thank you so much. Feel free to go to drabundant.com, subscribe to my daily newsletter, and also get access to this free ebook, The Power Within. I also invite you to join me for my Manifestation Monday morning meetings live on YouTube every Monday morning at 7 a.m. Continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.